Welcome, ladies, to UMR, Ultimate Moms Revolt. So this is step one of the entire process of your entire transformation. This is step one. You have to watch the rest of the videos. There's about 5 videos. This first video, I'm going to talk about nurturing your mind. In other words, I'm trying to get you to transform your mind first. This way, it'll be that much more better for you and much more effective for you so that you can transform your body. Because we all know that whatever we conjure up in our minds, that's, maybe we will follow that or maybe not. It depends upon you. But I'm going to tell you a story about a woman who I trained some years back. She was an older woman and she had a problem with her knees. And she couldn't bend her knees, yet she was a dog trainer. And she told me that, being a dog trainer, she had the hardest time trying to keep up with her dogs. And she couldn't really, run like a person who was a dog trainer could. And so she said it felt like running on stilts, basically. So then I actually came across through her husband, who was my middle school teacher. And he came to me, and while I was at Costco, I was shopping at Costco, and he was like, "Hey, what do you do for a living now?" And I told him what I do. I'm a fitness coach, fitness trainer, and he told me, well, my wife, and he introduced me to his wife right then and there. He said his wife does dog training and she would like rehabilitation and to strengthen her legs. I said, no problem. So then that's exactly what I did, and it took no more than like 6 weeks for me to actually get her to go from being able to only do like a quarter squat to doing a parallel squat. Now, if you don't know what that means, basically think about when let's say a toddler, when they squat down, they squat all the way down, and their calves are covered by the back of their thighs, the back of their legs. And so think of this older lady getting down to almost to that point, going from where she used to be where she would do a quarter squat to getting down to that point. And so it took 6 weeks for that, and her mindset was, I am going to get better. I am going to strengthen my legs. I am going to become a better dog trainer for my dogs. And she did that. And 6 weeks later, she became a much more rehabilitated dog trainer. She was able to keep up with her dogs. She was actually able to almost outrun her dogs. And she was, I believe she was back then, I think she was in her 50s back then. But, I tell you this story to tell you that you have to have that mindset of, I am going to change. I am going to transform. I am going to make this happen. Yes, this is possible. This is more than possible because I am me. I am different. I am unique. I can definitely make this happen. And so, as moms, you have to understand that being a mom is the pinnacle of how the world is actually going to change. And you can see it as being in your hands. You can see it as being in your future to where you're making the change on a daily basis. You're the ones who are raising us boys to become young men. You're the ones who are showing us how we should treat young ladies, other than our dads, of course, but you're the one who is showing us an emotional side that later becomes attached to us, to most of us at least, as from boys going into men. So moms, understand that your mindset is everything, and that you must keep that mindset. You must have that mindset of, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change my health. I'm going to change my body. I'm going to become the person who I see in my dreams. I'm going to become the person who I see in the mirror. Sometimes who I see in other people. I want to have that body like, Beyonce. I want to have the body like Jennifer Lopez. And you will have it. You have to have that mindset, however, because if you do not, if you always come with a defeated mindset, it's just not going to work. You have to have that winning mindset regardless. Even if you don't see it right now, even if it's not present right now, even if your body is not quite there just yet. You keep following the program with Ultimate Moms, I guarantee you'll see it. I guarantee you will walk into that person who you definitely want to be. So just wanted to make sure that you guys are on par with, make sure that your mind is transformed first, because like I said, this is the first step. Make sure that you watch the rest of these videos, and you guys, you have a great one.